specific towards the IV stancer.
Well, this picture here that you drew, and by the way, you draw this for the prosecutors?
Objection made.
Sustained.
The People's Exhibit 27, did you draw this for the prosecutors?
Objection made.
How long would the objection? Do you understand the question?
No, I don't, sir.
Sustained on the ground. Re-ask.
Who asked you to draw this picture?
Mr. David Walgren, sir.
Is he a prosecutor?
Yes, sir.
Do you know him as a prosecutor?
Yes, sir.
All right. And this was last time that we were preparing for trial. He asked you to draw this picture, right?
Correct, sir.
This picture shows, the picture you say you don't remember drawing shows tubes coming from an IV bag, right?
Yes, that appears to.
And this picture, if it were drawn during your interview on August 31st, 2009, would have been 2 years earlier.
Correct.
Back to People's Exhibit 27, we see here at the bottom you've drawn a little nub. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, you recall speaking to the police on August 31st, 2009, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And during that period of time, you never described to them that there was a little pointy nub coming from the bottom of the IV bag.
I don't recall, sir.
You don't recall telling them if you did?
No, I don't recall if I did. No, sir.
Did you?
I could have. Yes.
But you don't recall?
I don't recall, sir.
Now, the officer you spoke with was Detective Myers.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
So, Detective Myers, you understand, would have taken notes, right?
I believe so, yes.
In fact, Mr. Alverez, did you know you were being recorded?
Yes, I did.
And did you know there was a transcript of that recording?
Yes, I did.
Would you have any reason to doubt that transcript?
Not at all, sir.
Or that recording?
No, sir.
When we had the preliminary hearing, and you testified there, you recalled testifying at the preliminary hearing, right?
Yes.
You never said anything about a nub or anything attached to the IV bag.
Objection as soon as you asked that question.
The objection is sustained.
You described the IV bag at the hearing, didn't you?
I believe I did.
And you didn't describe that there was some nub coming from the IV bag.
I don't recall, sir.
One of the questions that we asked you at the preliminary hearing was about this milky white substance, right?
Yes.
And we also talked to you about this the IV bag that you said that you saw, right?
Correct.
We asked you questions about that, right?
That's correct, sir.
Now let me show you. Is this yours here? Let me show you. Can we turn down the lights, Judge, please? Just over here.
Happy to. Ms. Hall?
Today, you've testified that this, I believe your testimony was, this is the bag that you saw.
That appears to be the bag that I saw, yes, sir.
How do you know?
It looks like the one I took off the stancer.
And you notice here, this particular bag that appears to be the exact bag you saw has no milky substance in it.
Yes, sir. I see that.
We also, let me go back to that. We also asked you at the preliminary hearing to describe the vials that you saw, right?
Correct.
And you said, I can't describe it. You remember saying that?
I believe so, yes.
You said that all you could tell was I asked you the color of the labels. I asked you all kinds of specifics. You said you didn't know.
I said I believe I said that I didn't have a clear view of all the bottles, sir.
Well, but today you're saying that this.
Objection. This misstates the testimony. Which vials are we talking about?
Well, let me ask.
Sustained. Just a moment. It's sustained. Re-ask.
You're saying that this is the bottle you saw on June 25th, 2009. That's your testimony today.
That is,
His
that,
testimony states it was, appears to be.
I'm going to overrule the objection, and you may explain.
I said that appears to be the bottle that was in the bag.
Pierce.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Alverez, is it possible, Mr. Alverez, that you are confused about the timing of these particular events? Is that possible?
No, sir.
Not even possible.
No, sir.
Will you turn the lights on, please?
Thank you.
Is you recall when you first spoke to police officers that you said that you believed Dr. Murray and you were packing up to go to the hospital?
Yes, sir.
And in fact, you testified to that today, right?
Yes, sir.
And actually, that's exactly what happened. You went to the hospital. So did Dr. Murray. Is that right? So, isn't it possible, Mr. Alvarez, isn't it actually likely that when you talk about things that are being put away, it was after the paramedics came and before you went to the hospital?
No, sir.
All right. Can you put the pad up for me? Judge, we're going to put up a pad and mark on a pad. Is there any particular place you want us? Can we have it right here? Can we put it right in front of the jury?
Do we have an easel?
We did. Right here.
How about that? Ms. Gorgian?
Yeah, I think he was asking where you want the easel.
Well, for the benefit of the jury,
Can I put it over here?
perhaps that's the best location. We'll see. I don't know how big you're going to be writing, so. Or you could put it in the middle. I mean, I don't know where it's best.
We're listening to Conrad Murray's attorney, Ed Chernoff, cross-examine Alberto Alvarez, asking him, bottom line, are you confused? That's one way to chip away at some testimony. We're going to be right back with this riveting testimony in the courtroom in Los Angeles. Stay with us.